Listen up. Let me tell you about a chicken I know.
Howdy! Charity Chicken back this Tuesday with my salsas to continue our salsa tortilla chip adventure with some tortilla chip product recommendations. If you missed part 1 and want the recipes for the salsas in this video, check out the video link below. I have 4 very different types of organic, gluten-free tortilla chips made only with low FODMAP ingredients to present to you today. Just a reminder, organic just means no pesticides were sprayed on the ingredients when they were growing. Gluten-free is something that people with celiac disease or who are gluten intolerant or gluten sensitive are looking for to spare themselves digestive hardship. And low FODMAP ingredients are foods not known to irritate the digestive system of those who are sensitive to high FODMAP foods. FODMAP is an acronym for some complex terms. You can look it up later if you're curious. First up are these late July Sublime chips. Sublime. Oh, I get it. Sometimes I'm a little slow. These chips are very tasty. Where's that chip? Where's the bag? These chips have a very interesting taste from the trio of grains. The whole ground corn, brown rice, and chia seeds. I like that. It's very yummy. And it's thick. It has a nice crunch to it. Substantial. My one complaint is that a lot of the chips don't feel quite salty enough. But then again, we all need to reduce our salt intake. According to the Center of Science in the Public Interest, quote, salt is perhaps the deadliest ingredient in our food supply, causing high blood pressure, heart attacks, stroke, kidney disease, and other health problems. So maybe it's not so bad that they aren't that salty, and adding some salsa should negate this one minor negative quality completely. Let me now test this chip to see how it handles thick and thin salsas, and if it does so sublimely. I know, you're rolling your eyes because of all my sublimely comments. I'm lactose intolerant, but I am a totally cheesy chicken. We're going to start with the super chunky, super sweet sauce. It is wonderfully chunky. Got an extra little bowl to hold this over. I'm trying to be a neat chick. That's also why I've got my handy dandy chicken apron. Gotta be a neat chick. Back to the task at hand. The sublime chip against the chunky salsa. Okay, it is not snapping apart. It is holding up. It is having no problems working its way in. Okay, but I can't fit that much in my mouth, so I'm going to drop a little back in there, and then oh yeah, that helps. That helps a lot for those chips that aren't the super salty ones, having those extra flavors. And that's a really sturdy chip. That really holds up nicely against this stuff. And definite success against the super sweet, or super chunky, super sweet. Now it's time to move on to the Speedy Classic. I'm hungry, so I'm going to just be stuffing my face throughout this whole thing. This one is very dangerous because it is super watery, which is the whole point of this test, is to see how this chip holds up against a really watery salsa. And this gets to be really dangerous. How does it hold up? Okay. A little dangerous here, a little nervous. Was a little scary there for a second. Thought I was going to be spilling out the side of my beak and making a mess of my apron, but it all stayed on the chip all the way into the beak. Good job for the sublime chips. Sublimely mastering the salsas. Woohoo! In a future Friday video, I will be taste testing a number of late July chips that I have never had before. So that's something you have to look forward to. Time to move on to the next chip. This is the Simply Tostitos Organic Blue Corn Tortilla Chips. It actually is 2 people and the eye. It's a little stand and there's a little container of salsa. And they're holding a chip and they're dipping it in the salsa. So cute. Let's check out the chip. These guys are huge. They're monstrously huge. And compared to what's shown on the bag, they're bigger than what's shown on the bag. The intact ones. They are extremely tasty. Plenty salty. They're almost delicate, even in how thin they are. Oh, and for those of you who haven't tried blue corn chips before, they taste exactly like yellow corn chips. They are just a different color and variety. It's the spice of life, so it makes life fun to have some dark chips mixed in with the light. Spread your wings and try some. Okay, let's see how the giant chip handles the salsa tests. We've got super chunky, super sweet. Okay, it's breaking apart a little bit on me, so I'm digging in. I lost a little piece there. So it is a little delicate. The chip did disappear a little bit. I was getting so much salsa and feeling like there was very little chip present, so the chip on its own was super yummy, but it was almost too thin and too delicate for a really chunky salsa. Let's see if it does a little bit better with the speedy, liquidy salsa. Okay, no problems with breaking apart in the super speedy. But how does it hold up with the liquidy aspect? And not making a mess of me, which is always my big concern with the super speedy. Okay, good, okay. And now I'm getting really the taste of the chip in addition to the salsa. I'm no longer thinking, where did the chip go? I'm feeling chip and salsa, the whole fun combinations. I'd say this chip is a fantastic chip to eat on its own or with a traditional, thinner, tomatoey, watery salsa, but not as good for something that's a big, thicker, chunkier, fruity, complicated salsa, but still an awesome chip. Very nice. I'm impressed. Made a little bit of a mess, but problem solved. Yeah. And there's definitely a hit of salt there. Yeah. Yeah, very nice. Okay, let's get set up here to try them with some. To try some more of that later and come back and tell you if I'm just hallucinating at this point or something. This is going to be a messy one, I can just tell. Yeah. Oh, very, very good.